County leaders met to create a task force, a new force in hopes of solving the many issues plaguing the county jail.
So problems include correction officers getting attacked and not enough staff to help keep inmates under control.
But some argue the idea of a task force won't solve the problem.
41 Action News reporter Sarah Blake talked to a former worker on why he says the task force just won't work. Sarah.
Well, we're hearing the co-chairs of the task force met today to plan that first meeting. Others connected to the jail say accountability needs to start at the top.
I didn't want to put my license on the line, and I'm not going to.
Frank Varon says he quit his job as a part-time dentist at the Jackson County Jail because of security issues and poor leadership.
These were medical hemostats. These were medical scissors. Sharp instruments that were being left out.
On several occasions, Frank says he came to work to find medical equipment left out on the counter where staff would perform procedures on jail inmates. Here are two of his complaints to superiors made in July and September. And in this email with the medical director, she states concerns are, quote, directly related to the lack of custody staffing.
And my worry is that if an inmate had gotten hold of some of that instruments while I was on duty and stuff, I would be culpable.
Frank says his concerns speak to the culture at the jail, coming under fire yet again for an inmate's brutal 8-minute assault against a corrections officer on Thanksgiving. Multiple assessments say the jail is understaffed, employees are underpaid, and the facility conditions are subpar. While County Executive Frank White, who oversees the jail, is calling for another task force, County Prosecutor Jean Peters Baker said she will not participate, instead demanding immediate action.
Something has to be done, and it makes no sense that we're empowering another group task force filled with people that do not have any expertise in the law enforcement field or in the detention field.
Kansas City Fraternal Order of Police President Brad Lemon says his members' lives are at stake every time they have to go inside the jail. He even suggested a change of leadership.
Every county around us, the sheriff handles detention, and you don't hear a word about it. In our county, all we've heard now is how bad it is.
And I just heard back from the jail's medical staffing PR person and said that an inmate would never be inside a room with those instruments that Dennis talked about without anybody in the room with them. So now we are hearing when that first task force will be held, and we'll let you know when that happens. In the newsroom, I'm Sarah Blake, 41 Action News.